Hi, my name's Janelle and welcome back to my channel. I am currently in Tokyo, Japan. I arrived a few days ago and I've just been having the most amazing time. It's actually my favourite place in the whole world, so I'm so happy to be back. Over the last couple of days, I've just been kind of soaking it all in. It's so overwhelming to be back and I'm so excited. So I haven't really been picking up the camera much, but it is currently New Year's Day and we're going to be having a little bit more of a chilled day today, so I thought I would pick the camera up and bring you along with me. So far on this trip, we've done some pretty amazing things. I filmed a little bit of my day in Shimokitazawa, which is one of my favourite suburbs in Tokyo. So I'll insert the footage that I filmed of that day now. On that day, we also went to a hedgehog cafe, which was just so adorable. I've never actually seen a hedgehog in the flesh before, and yeah, it was just so much fun to hold them and play with them, and they would just roll up into a little ball in your hands. It was just the most adorable thing ever. And yeah, just a really unusual but totally Japanese kind of experience. Only in Japan, I guess, you would go to a hedgehog cafe, am I right? It was also Matt's birthday a couple of days ago, and for his birthday we did a soba making class at a master soba maker's house. It was so amazing to make soba in this traditional Japanese house and learn the techniques and everything. And Matt, who is obsessed with food and he loves cooking, he absolutely loved the whole experience. It was just such a great surprise and a great night. And we got to eat the soba at the end, which was really delicious, and I can't wait to get home and make soba for ourselves. And then last night was New Year's Eve and we ended up going down to Shibuya Crossing where all the roads were blocked off and there were just hundreds of thousands of people in the streets celebrating the new year. It was just absolutely insane, but a really cool experience that, yeah, I'm so glad we braved the cold to go and do, because it was just, yeah, absolutely insane. But today we haven't really got much planned because it's New Year's Day. Not very much is open, so we're just kind of not really going to have a plan, just see what we can find. I do want to go to a temple called Gotokuji Temple, I think it's pronounced, and it's the Lucky Cat Temple. I don't think anyone else who I'm here with is that keen, but I might head off on my own to go check that one out because, yeah, I just think it'd be the perfect day to go do a little bit of sightseeing. But yeah, let's get on with our day. Also, how cute is the colour palette of my Japan wardrobe? Totally didn't plan that, but it all looks so cute together. To start the day off, Matt and I are just going to see if we can find a coffee shop open and get ourselves a coffee and, yeah, just enjoy the morning. And today I'm wearing my new hand-knitted cardigan and it's keeping me lovely, toasty and warm. Just going to check out this vintage store. Stopping to get some ramen for lunch.
One of those. You want one of these, or do you want one of these?
The traditional ramen?
Yeah. That's special roast. That one?
No, that one's got like chicken in it, doesn't it? So just a normal one. Yep, thank you. And gyoza? Did we get gyoza in there?
Gyoza.
Cool.
One more. One of these. And shit, this is not in English.
On our way to the Lucky Cat Temple now, and hopefully we can get there before it gets dark. So it's a few days later now, and we caught the Shinkansen, or the bullet train, to Kyoto. We've just been spending a couple of days exploring the shrines in Kyoto. It's been such a magical time so far. We went to Fushimi Inari Shrine yesterday, and it was just so beautiful and so worth the walk up to the summit, and we got some amazing views. And then we wandered off to Gion, or the old Kyoto district, which was just so beautiful. We managed to get there around dusk. It was really busy, but still so peaceful and lovely. And we had just such a nice time exploring the area and the shrine there and going into the little shops. It was just such a cozy evening and just a really good time. And now we're going to get some fluffy pancakes for breakfast. So now the pancakes are done, we're going to head to Nishiki Market for the morning and do a little bit of exploring there.
I want a little thing to hook on.
You want to give out in a sec? Oh, you got 30. Oh! We are in the most amazing sticker shop. Check this out. They even have little mini baskets. How cute is that? I'm in this fabric shop and it is absolutely insane. There is every kind of notion and haberdashery and all the types of fabrics possible. Absolutely freezing today, but we've come to Nara Deer Park and it's so good to be back here. Matt and I came here last time we were in Japan and it's just such a magical place. They're so adorable. Look at this guy. Hello, buddy. Hello. I don't have any crackers. Come with me though, we'll find some crackers. Come on. Come on. This way. Today we are also going to go to the bamboo forest and the Golden Pavilion, and I haven't been to the Golden Pavilion before, so I'm so excited to go check it out.
Hey. Oh, he's bowing.
Yeah, give him a cracker. Give him a cracker.
was overwhelmed fast, and then he realised.
Come here. Oh. That's
Don't hold out your fingers like you got food. That was me.
So now we're going to see if we can hire some bikes and ride around the bamboo forest and the Golden Pavilion.
We will soon make a stop at Tamabashi. Station number B7.
So we've now arrived in the Arishiyama area and we're headed off to get some lunch before heading to the bamboo forest. We're now in Osaka and yesterday was our first full day here. We spent the morning exploring Osaka Aquarium, which was absolutely amazing. I'll actually insert some footage that I took while in the aquarium now. As for today, we're going to explore Osaka a little bit more. We're going to go to some of the different shopping districts that are around here and a street that's called Orange Street that I've heard really good things about. So I think it will be a really good day exploring Osaka. I've been to Osaka before, but we only spent one full day here and we actually went to Universal Studios on that day. So I'm really excited to be back and yeah, experiencing Osaka a little bit better this time around. After spending the morning exploring some of Osaka's cutest vintage shops, we headed off to an area called Shinsekai for lunch. It was a super windy day, but it was still really fun to explore the area. We then headed back to the area we were staying in and went on the search for some of these really fluffy cheesecakes that we'd heard so much about and wanted to try. They definitely weren't like any cheesecake I've ever tried before, but they were super fluffy and still totally delicious. We then headed to Dotonbori that night for dinner, and it was such an incredible place to explore. The perfect end to an amazing time in Osaka. The next day, we hopped back onto the Shinkansen and headed back to Tokyo, and we got the most amazing view of Mount Fuji as we passed it. We then stumbled across Aoyama, I think it is, tea house, which is a place I really wanted to visit, and I was so happy to find it accidentally. It's basically the prettiest little tea house attached to a flower market, so there are flowers everywhere, even growing out of the tables. It was the perfect place to sit and have a cup of tea on a freezing cold Tokyo afternoon. Then that evening we stayed in a capsule hotel. This was something that all of us wanted to experience, and I'm so glad we did it. It was definitely an experience, to say the least. And just like that, it was our last day in Japan. We decided to spend the last day at Team Lab's Planets, and it was such a great way to end our trip. Team Labs does have a lot of hype around it, but I promise you it really does deserve the hype. It was a really, really cool experience, and I definitely recommend you check it out if you are in Tokyo. After Team Labs, we wandered around Harajuku for the afternoon, and Matt and I went for some bubble tea at Alfred's Tea Room, which has to be the prettiest place to buy some bubble tea. And the next day we flew back home. I hope you enjoyed a little look at my Japan trip. I really enjoyed filming this video and putting it all together, and now I can watch this back and remember my trip for many years to come. Have a lovely week, and thanks for watching.